Hey everybody, it's PMO Joe, and I'm here with another Project Management Minute. Today I'm joined by Jason Kwolek. Hello, Jason.
Hey.
So what is your nickname?
So I don't have a nickname that sort of carried or stuck with me, but a while back I lived in Nashville and I used to do karaoke, and I would do it with a friend, and we had some stage names.
Okay.
And the stage name was 8.5 Mile because I came from Detroit. So that's the closest thing. So they'd call 8.5 Mile up to the stage.
I love it. How about what's your school mascot?
So this one's interesting. I went to a private school in Australia, and we weren't like a university or anything like that, so we didn't have like an actual mascot. But I would imagine, knowing the people I hung out with and what we did outside of school, it would probably be like a surfboard or something like that.
Cool. Who's been your most influential mentor?
I've had so many, but I would say one of the, so rather than pick an individual, I'll say something that someone told me once. And I was running around the office and was trying to get a lot done and scrambling, and he told me, you got to appear like a duck. And I said, what do you mean I got to appear like a duck? And he's like, well, yeah, your legs can be going 1,000,000 miles a minute underwater and nobody can see it, right? But you're just kind of moving along real smooth along the top. And that has always stuck with me, and like how I try to present myself. So even if I internally or I'm being a bit frantic, I try to.
I've never heard that one, but I love it. I'm gonna steal that one.
That's all right.
Or we call it swipe. Steal with integrity, pride, and enthusiasm.
There you go.
What's been your most favorite project you've ever worked on?
So I built with a team an interactive kiosk that was sort of touchscreen. So we worked with an external hardware provider who kind of had the PC that powered the whole thing, and then a big box, that housed the screen. And we kind of made it. It was kind of like an iPhone or a Windows phone or even Android with the tiles on it, so it had multiple apps built onto it, and it was for a health insurance provider. And so what they wanted to do is allow people to open up applications that would show them like they could get a quote, like instead of having to like call and actually get a quote, they could plug in like their age and how many kids they had and stuff like that and get a quote, or register for sweepstakes and things like that.
Awesome. I love it. Which do you prefer, Agile or Waterfall?
So I will choose one. I'll say Agile, not because I don't like Waterfall, but the type of projects I like to work on typically function better under an Agile methodology. Because I like working on more nebulous, vague requirements, things that really gotta pull things together, and so doing Agile and being really iterative and kind of being able to shape things as you go. I really enjoy that.
Makes sense to me. And lastly, are you a member of PMI and the local Phoenix chapter?
So maybe this is sacrilegious, but I'm not.
That's all right. Well, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. I'm PMO Joe, and that's been another Project Management Minute.